Good morning, everybody. Cougar here, looking at a few new mods for the amazing underwater survival game, Subnautica. Let me just get my double cappuccino here. I'll head downstairs, get a little breakfast. So we got three mods to look at today. Two of them involve the prawn suit. Just waiting for my coffee to finish. I can't start the day without my coffee. Ah, there we go. Thank you. So a little lantern fruit for breakfast and a double espresso, and we're good to go. So first mod to look at involves the prawn suit. Let's swim out here and grab our prawn. It is the quick miner mod. Now if you ever just get totally bored mining with the prawn drill arm, this is the mod for you. I know there's a cluster of resource nodes right over here, so let me take you over there and demonstrate how the quick mining mod works. So here we've got a cluster of nodes. We got some uraninite, some gold, and some lithium. This mod basically quadruples the speed at which you mine. So now you can mine an entire resource node in just a few seconds. One node down. One node down. Go for the gold. Get our Olympics on. And one more, just for good measure. Goodbye, uraninite resource node. Look how fast that is. Super fast. That is still some uraninite there. And my storage is full, which gives us a good opportunity to demonstrate the next mod that I wanted to show you, which is the auto storage mod for a moon pool or a cyclops. Now let me just set down here, and we got to go upstairs, up to the moon pool.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I've already built the resource storage locker here. So you build one of these in your moon pool or on your cyclops, and what it's going to do is it's going to automatically empty the storage container from your seamoth or your prawn when you dock it. Now it also gives you this docking panel. So let's get the prawn in here now. Alright, the prawn suit is docked, and you see in the upper left-hand corner there was a message that said extracted items from vehicle, prawn suit times 24. Now there are two versions of the auto storage collector mod, one that works with the auto sort lockers mod and one that does not use the auto sort lockers mod. I have the auto sort lockers mod installed now. So what that did just then is it took all of the items out of the prawn suit, transferred them automatically into this locker, which then automatically transferred them into my auto sort locker. And now if we go over to where my auto sort lockers are, hey, let me just mention, as long as I'm here, I've hatched a couple of new creature eggs in there. Look, I've got a sand shark swimming around up there now, and a jelly ray. Big deal on the jelly ray, but it's cool to have a sand shark. And go up to our auto sort area, and so it emptied everything out of the prawn suit, dumped everything into the prawn suit auto sorter, and then all that stuff got automatically sorted into these lockers. So what did we drill? We drilled gold, so there's going to be a bunch of gold in here. 6 pieces of gold. All the rest, I guess, we left sitting on the ground there. We also drilled, what did we drill? Uraninite, which I think is in one of these. Yep, so dumped all that uraninite in there, and then a bunch of lithium, which is stored in another one of these somewhere. I forget which one. Anyway, they're all stored in the. It all got automatically extracted from the prawn suit and stored in the appropriate lockers. And then just to show you the panel here, it now gives you a panel with which to either check your storage or change your modifications on the prawn suit here in the moon pool, which you have automatically on the Cyclops, but you did not have one of these here in your moon pool. So pretty nifty. And same for the Seamoth. It will let you change Seamoth upgrades and check the Seamoth storage if you want to do that. Let's just drop the Seamoth in here to demonstrate. Before we swim over to the Seamoth, let me just show off I got my my exterior grow beds fully planted. Aren't they pretty? Look how pretty that is now. Got a little bit of everything going on there. I got cave bush, I got papyrus, got ghostweed, I got sea crowns, creep vines, I got some of these regress shells, rouge cradles, membrane trees. Looks great, doesn't it? I'm loving that. Anyway, all right, well, we were going to dump the Seamoth in here, right? Just to demonstrate that it gives you the same kind of panel you have aboard the Cyclops. You now have one for the Seamoth here in your moon pool. Allows you to change your mods, what you got installed. Nifty, right? All right, cool. So the last mod I wanted to show you is the warp cannon mod. Now this is a mod that uses the model for the propulsion cannon just to give you the ability to warp like a warper does. It warps you along in 15-meter increments. And what I like about it is that it's fairly involved in terms of how you have to go about crafting it, which I think just gives us a sense of what other kind of stuff might be possible from modders down the road. So in order to craft the warp cannon, you need 2 warper scales, or warp scales. And you get those warp scales by smacking warpers with your knife, which sounds a little dangerous. It is not going to be dangerous for me because I have already cured myself of the infection. So the warpers aren't going to care much about me when I go face to face with them. In fact, they'll just warp away. I know for a fact there are going to be some warpers down here. There's one right there. So, equip our knife and go smack a warper. Now we just picked up 1 warp scale. We need 2 to build our warp cannon. So let's look around for another one. Come here, warper. There's 1. There's 2, there's 3. Don't go anywhere, guys. I need your scales. Thank you. Alright, got 1 scale off of him. That's all we need. These guys are going to not want us to smack their scales off them. 1 more. Just for good measure. So now we've got 3 warp scales. Now we will head back to base. I think I'm improving a little bit with the prawn suit. I'm still really, really, really bad at it, but not as bad as I used to be. Nope, still pretty bad. Still as bad as I ever was. As I miss a grapple shot. I See? That wasn't terrible, right? I'm improving. It's only taken me hundreds of hours, but I'm improving. See, now back in the day, this trip would have taken me 20 minutes. But I'm getting better. Alright, Mr. Prawn Suit, you'll excuse us. We head into base. Head to the fabricator. Now, I do have the EasyCraft mod installed as well, so the fabricator is going to find what we need to do this and pull it from storage, wherever it is on base. There is our warp cannon. To create it, we need a warp battery, an advanced wiring kit, magnetite, and kyanite, which is all stored on base somewhere. So this is indicated that it will build this stuff for us if we want to, but to demonstrate, let's go to electronics and find the warp battery. It requires 2 warp scales and a battery. Make one of those. Now we can take advantage of the EasyCraft mod to go down here and let EasyCraft find all this other stuff for us, or make it for us, like the advanced wiring kit. And now we have a warp cannon. Let's equip that, take it outside, and I'll show you how it works. Again, it just basically warps you 15 meters forward, wherever you're aiming. So I'll just aim right there at our base, and boom, now we're right next to our base. Aim up there at the Cyclops, yoink, now we're right there at the Cyclops. Out to our bubble, yoink. So, honestly, I don't really see a use for this so much. Maybe if you were glitched out and needed to get out of a place you were stuck in, but I don't know, to carry this around just in the event of getting glitched in Subnautica seems a little excessive. Now you see the power indicator down there, power 80%, power 76%. This will you'll only be able to warp as many times as the warp battery holds out. When the warp battery is gone, you cannot recharge it. You have to craft another one using the warp scales. So I guess it could let you speed along through an area fairly quickly if you wanted to do that. But it is limited by how much power you use for every warp and the fact that you cannot recharge these batteries. But that'll do it, actually, guys. I showed you the quick miner for the Prawn Suit drill arm. Allows you to rapidly drill resource nodes 4 times more rapidly than you would normally. And I showed you the auto storage collecting locker for the Prawn Suit and the Seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That also, I think an even bigger boon than that is just having one of these panels that you'd find on the Cyclops here in your moon pool. It's really going to be useful having that. That's something that probably should have been in the game right from the start. And the warp cannon mod, which allows you to rapidly warp 15 meters forward at the expense of warp scales that you get by smacking warpers with your knife. So a quick mod. Let me just mention something before I let you go really quickly. The game recently updated. It is mid-March 2018, and we just got an update for Subnautica that patched some bugs and stuff. Whenever you do an update, whenever the game updates like that, you just need to reinstall QMods in order to get all your mods working again. It just so happened that QMods actually released an update around the same time as the game updated. So if you want to go and grab the new version of QMods and rerun the setup, the installation for it. And then all your mods will be working again, and that will hold true whenever there's an update to Subnautica, you need to rerun the QMods setup in the installer, and that'll get your mods going again. All right, and definitely go and grab the new version of QMods so that all your mods are working up to date right now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying these mod showcases, and I'll be doing more of them as more mods are released, which is basically daily nowadays, or certainly weekly. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, stay dry.